It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hopetober is a month of hope, brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso here at S3, and we are vibing you way into the rest of your week as we celebrate Cape Malay culture on the show today. We shed light on one of Cape Town's oldest traditions, Kaapse Klopse, deemed as a Cape Malay tradition. The performers known as the Kaapse Klopse are donned in bright colors and bring the essence of festivity wherever they go. And to chat more about this incredible tradition is the Pennsylvanians, aka PSV musical director Brett is going to be here. Brett Marvin Edwards, aka Breakfast, as well as musician and entertainer Mansoor Joseph is here to chat and give you a bit more of a history into the Kaapse Klopse and the way that this particular culture has become decorated and needed to make sure you can feel a nuwe jaar, tweede nuwe jaar, derde nuwe jaar, it doesn't matter, because that's where the vibe is. Hello, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, hello, good morning. Very formal today.
Yeah, it's very early, so you have to just somehow find your way.
Yes. Are you finding your way
I'm finding
now?
my way because we as Kaapse Klopse, we only perform at 12 o'clock.
That's also very true now that I realize that. But okay, just do it earlier today because we want to showcase, the culture. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
And forgive me for breakfast.
You're forgiven.
It's a thank you. But I think what's important is to start off with the culture of the minstrel culture and what it's all about. Perhaps a little bit more about the origins of it.
Yeah.
Either one of you can take this question. As I said, it's a conversation. I'm going to sit back and listen to you.
I think Klopse comes from our forefathers. That's bottom line.
Yeah.
They were slaves. They were freed, and the only day they actually got off to celebrate is on tweede nuwe jaar.
Yeah.
And that's why we are still doing that today. We know we are doing it for that reason, but we're also just doing it for the celebrations and the jubilation.
Yes.
And it just creates vibe and it creates communities, building communities. So I love tweede nuwe jaar. It's the best day of the year for me because you get to see all these old aunties, on the side.
The aunties are the most excited about it. You know what I love about it? I actually just love the fact that people camp on the street.
Yeah.
And for 48 hours before the time to get a good spot to enjoy this. And I miss that. Obviously with COVID, it's been quite a knock. And I mean, it's affected a lot of these troops all over. Just how has it affected you guys in terms of trying to keep motivated, keep practicing, and keep that spirit of tweede nuwe jaar?
Obviously, we need to be consistent in keeping the youth occupied with these minstrel activities to keep them interested.
Yeah.
Because we need to preserve the culture in that way by youth development. So when COVID started, obviously we were restricted, and every year we are excited, like Mansoor said, we are excited for tweede nuwe jaar. We're excited for the practices, for the klopskamer. All of this build up towards tweede nuwe jaar and the competition. And when that happened, all of that stopped and we were restricted. And now, because the city opened it, we appreciate it now that we can practice our culture again. So it's something to look forward to.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that youth development is at the forefront of what it's supposed to do. It gives a lot of the youth purpose, and I've seen it every single year, how areas in Cape Town associated with many different things, gangsterism, drugs, now suddenly there's purpose because the practice, and you can hear the practices in the neighborhoods.
Yes.
You can hear this happening, you're building up, so there's a festive spirit, but also an upliftment, which is so important, and I think that's the great thing. And Pennsylvanians, I mean, the way you guys operate, which is, it's wonderful, the way you started as a troupe as well, because I know everybody's got something unique.
Yes.
What's unique about you guys?
Man, I'm a product of the youth development myself. So I started in 2004 when the program started, and since then Pennsylvanians was developing the youth, and I, years after that, I took over from my dad, and now I am the director of music at the Pennsylvanians, and now I'm happy to pass on information to the youth after me, and that's why I think it's so important, the youth development, and that's how we operate.
This guy, man.
Why is he forgetting something?
No. I just wanted to say, what actually makes him unique is his flavor, man. Like every team has their own sort of flavor that they bring. We all know Kaapse Klopse is that's the kind of sound they bring, but Brett brings a unique sound to his band.
When you say a unique sound, Can you describe it to me?
Okay. If I should just paint you this picture. You see that picture over there?
I love it. I love it. That's the whole idea, you know?
No, but genuinely, Brett's sound is, I mean, the whole of Cape Town in the Klopse world
Yes.
knows this. That Pennsylvanian sound is so unique to everyone. Your foot has to just do something. Yeah, there's a...
Thank you, Mansoor. Yeah.
That is Brett.
So, you know, because what you've spoken about, Brett, it is about hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's about uplifting communities and people. If anybody were to watch the show today and to see the Pennsylvanians perform and feel the spirit and the Cape Malay culture and the minstrel culture, what type of message would you like any viewer who doesn't perhaps know about it to receive from the culture?
I think it's all positivity.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can be looked at in a very negative
Negative.
light, but if you actually come into our area or where we rehearse, and you will see the positivity, people supporting, parents supporting. Every Sunday is like a Sunday fun day at the wherever your team is.
Yeah.
You have people having food. It's practice, but it's food for the kids. The kids love to be there because there's always activities.
Perfect.
There's the choir is practicing on the one side, the band is practicing on the other side.
Yes.
So, and your parents are coming out, sitting and watching. So there's that support.
Yeah.
And like I say, there's a lot of positivity in it.
Yeah. And more like connecting communities and people together with the Guma beat, with the sound of the Guma beat.
And that is why you guys are here, because we need some Guma, man. Because the thing is, the Guma provides the Vuma for any breakfast show, and that's what we need. So you'll see the Pennsylvanians over here, and I can tell you there are going to be great songs. Watermelon, apricots, lemon, cardamom, yogurt cake, cat's got lots. Us here.
Hopetober is a month of hope, brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.